magazines, diamond rings and beauty queens, but nothing seems to sparkle like you do. There's fine cigars and caviar, expensive cars and movie stars, but everything I need is in this room. Oh, and I've seen the lights from New York to Vegas, and I've tasted wine from Venice to Paris, and I've seen the sights, nothing comparing to you. So I ain't looking over fences, trying to find a better view. My search for all that ended when I first laid eyes on you. And the grass is always greener, 'cause the sun shines when you smile. And when I'm holding you, the world makes sense on my side of the fence. If I ever win the lottery, it wouldn't mean a lot to me, 'cause I already got you to hold my hand. And if a genie gave me a million wishes, I'd spend them all on all your kisses, and save just one to stay right where I am. So I ain't looking over fences, trying to find a better view. My search for all that ended when I first laid eyes on you. And the grass is always greener, 'cause the sun shines when you smile. And when I'm holding you, the world makes sense. Baby, when I'm holding you, the world makes sense on my side of the fence. You know it does, baby, on my side of the fence.
My dress.
Welcome, everyone. Please be seated. On behalf of Charlie and Emily, thank you. Thank you for being here during these unprecedented times. Well, as a society, we enter a new normal. Charlie and Emily today will leave here in their new normal, married. So thank you again for being here and witnessing the power of love. Just under 3 years ago, Charlie somehow found himself stranded at Creekside, while his supposed friends were out on a boat. But thanks to Kismet and a mutual friend, Charlie met Emily. And at that moment, being stranded didn't seem so bad. And it was just on the second date that Charlie knew Emily would one day be his wife. Emily's adventurous spirit took until Thanksgiving, but love isn't about who got there first. It will always be about commitment and honesty. Those two traits will carry this couple through all the lessons of a marriage. Along with little things, like Charlie flashing the I love you sign when he thinks no one's looking, and Emily always being kind and loving. Today, we are witnessing two romantics journey into the unknown. Tomorrow will look nothing like today or the day after, but with Emily's ability to open her heart every day, not only to Charlie, but to the children she teaches, and Charlie's ability to make everyone feel loved through his wit and thoughtfulness, every day will be conquered. Unity ceremonies are usually a visual representation of two distinct parts, uniting into one while not losing themselves. For example, let's take a PB&J sandwich. You have two slices of bread, each with either peanut butter or jelly. Alone, each slice is delicious yet satisfying. But there is something so magical about placing those two slices together and creating a partnership that will last until the end of times. Each flavor stands on its own while still combining to complete true love. Charlie and Emily would have loved to make a PB&J sandwich and eat it in front of everyone. as their visual aid. But unfortunately, Emily doesn't trust herself not to get jelly on this beautiful dress, and Charlie is just a messy eater. And honestly, we don't need to watch them eat a sandwich to see how much love is between them. So it is at this moment I would like for you to both join hands and take a deep breath. Charlie, repeat after me. I, Charlie, take you, Emily,
I, Charlie, take you, Emily,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Emily, repeat after me. I, Emily, take you, Charlie,
I, Emily, take you, Charlie,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
These vows you have just taken have been spoken by many men and women for years before today and will be said many years in the future. Remember, these words when you see each other smile or when you can't stand to share the same room. Let these words flow through you and carry you on your journey together. Charlie, do you take Emily to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Emily, do you take Charlie to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Now that you have both taken your vows, you have also chosen to exchange rings today. Wedding rings are made precious solely by wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be band together. Don't forget which is left or right. Charlie, as you place this ring on Emily's finger, encapsulate your love in it and say, with this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Emily, same for you. Let this ring hold all the love here today as you place it on Charlie's finger. Say, with this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
As we leave this moment, I would like to share this Navajo blessing as we stand among nature. As I walk, the universe is walking with me. In beauty, it walks before me. In beauty, it walks behind me. In beauty, it walks below me. In beauty, it walks above me. Beauty is on every side. As I walk with beauty. Ready? It is my truest pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife. Charlie, you may now kiss your beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please stand and help me welcome for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Tolmie.
Don't worry, babe, when your heart is weak, just lay it down on me. Baby, what we got doesn't grow on trees. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Let the flood rise up, ain't got nothing on us. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Let the flood rise up, ain't got nothing on us. This kind of love runs rivers deep. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Tryna fight the voices, can't let them go. Tryna hide the poison, I'm drowning your soul. Give me all your pain, all your wicked pain. All the prayers are broken, you ran out of hope. I'm putting out the fire, burning your bones. So let the river flow, oh so let it rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up. Don't worry, babe, when your heart lay your head, lay it down on me. Baby, what we got doesn't grow on trees. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Let the flood rise up. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Let the flood rise up. Ain't got nothing on us. This kind of love runs rivers deep. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Oh, when the world is heavy, I'll carry the load. Ooh, baby, I'll protect you wherever you go. We gon' be alright. So let it rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up, rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up. Don't worry, babe, when your heart is weak. Just lay your head, lay it down on me. Baby, what we got doesn't grow on trees. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Let the flood rise up. Ain't got nothing on us. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Let the flood rise up. Ain't got nothing on us. This kind of love runs rivers deep. This kind of love runs rivers deep. Rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up, rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up. Said rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up, rise up, rise up. Let the river rise up. Don't worry, babe, when your heart is weak. Just lay your head, lay it down on me.
It is my honor and privilege to welcome and introduce for the first time in public as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Comey.
Ain't got nothing on us. This kind of love runs rivers deep. This kind of love runs rivers deep.
Weddings are all about memories. And here to document their memory of their first dance, we have All Yorin by Tyler Childers. I'd also like to invite the bridal party to invite their spouse or a significant other to join the bride and groom on the dance floor. We're going to surround them in love here tonight.
Say your prayers, the place I took to praying. Floating in and breaking down my road dog door deal dreams. Long before we ever met, I made up my direction. Long before I knew the half of half I'm sure of now. Though I'd say it ain't the way that you'd have gone about it. Follow me and lead me on and never let me down.
Let's hear it for Mr. and Mrs. Tolmie, everybody. So I'd like to introduce to you, making the toast in honor of the bride here, we have Matron of Honor Rachel Ward.
Hi, good evening. For those who don't know, I'm Rachel, Matron of Honor and Sister of the Bride. I just want to quickly say congratulations to you both. You did a wonderful job planning a wedding Cuomo didn't want you to have. I love you guys. Oh wait, you people. So where to begin? When Emily first told me she was seeing someone, I had many questions. Who was this person that caught her attention? Was he nice? Would he support her? I can say proudly now that he's the perfect match for my sister. When I think of Emily and Charlie, certain words come to mind. Funny, adventurous, and playful. They are both wonderful people that we're lucky enough to have found one another. Charlie, you are the nicest person. You just take care of and protect people. It's one of your many qualities that make you a great match for my sister. And I know you guys are gonna have a long and happy life together. When you're not riding bikes and stealing my husband and hunting dinks. Singer. Emily, my beautiful older sister, you are such a place of comfort and support for not just me, but a lot of people. You're like Xanax. You just put the most anxious person at ease, and I appreciate that. That is how I always knew you were gonna be a great wife and mother, even if your 2 children are teddy bears. The care you have for them and Charlie is endearing. So finally, a thank you for everyone for coming out tonight. A thank you for parents for helping to plan and support this beautiful wedding. And let's all give a great big congratulations to the Tolmies. May you all have a long and happy life together.
All right.
Good evening, everybody. If you haven't heard my name from the DJ, my name is Mike. Special thank you for everyone coming out tonight, given the circumstances, and a very special thank you to Emily's parents, Chuck Sr. Without your guys' support and everything you did today, this couldn't be possible. So thank you guys for putting this all together. So I'm one of Charlie's closest friends, kind of like an older brother, sidekick. We've known each other for about 6 years. We've had some very interesting outings together. Our friendship's more of a rabbit hole and a lot of inside jokes, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that. If you want further information, I'll be around. We can touch on that. But during the 6 years, I've gotten to know Charlie very well, and I can honestly say he's one of the most selfless and one of the most stand-up guys I've ever met. So, Emily, I don't need to tell you, but you're in very good hands. I see what you did there. Clever. I should have added that. But to be honest with you, I'm truly grateful to be standing here with him on this very special day, with him and his beautiful bride, and more than his beautiful bride, his true best friend, Emily. Emily, thank you so much for allowing not only myself, but my family, Danielle and Brentley, to be part of your extremely special day. I know this day means a lot to you and how much hard work you put into this day to make it happen, while me and Charlie are out fishing dinks. You really did an amazing job, and it's an absolute honor for me to be here, so thank you very much again. To see you and Charlie so happy together is all that really matters to everyone. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say you guys really look truly happy together, and I'm happy for you, and I'm happy to be a part of this day. It really means a lot to me. So let's raise our glasses for a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Tolmie. From now until the end of time, I wish you nothing but both happiness, love, and good health. Congratulations.
And to celebrate this love here tonight, Emily would like to invite her father to take center dance floor with her to share in a special song by Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely?
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute. I never thought true love would be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely? Made of love. Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. Oh, I'm so happy we have been heaven blessed. I can't believe what God's done. Through us, He's given life to us. But isn't she lovely? Made of love. Isn't she lovely? Life in love, all the same. Life is Aisha, the meaning of the name. God is good.
All right, let's make some noise for Emily and her father, Mr. Becker. Now, we have a very special treat here today. The groom came up to me and said he wanted to have a very special dance with someone near and dear to him. So, Charlie, would you like to invite your father out to the dance floor?
My hand say and he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, someone handed you to me.
Making a special appearance here at the wedding of Emily and Charlie is the Elaine dance. And with this Elaine dance, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna open this dance floor.
Ain't just there when it's easy.
So come on.
You're there all the time. Living to the rhythm of your heartbeat beats everything I've ever felt. Yeah, I know that I got it good and so would everybody else. If love had a hall of fame for a summer kiss in the rain, for making me wanna stay wrapped in your arms all night, all day, for the way you look at me, it should all go down in history. To hang a picture on the wall and write
go. Calling to the dance floor, all single ladies. Now, single ladies is defined as a young lady or older lady who does not have a ring on their finger. So if you do not have a ring on your finger, make your way to center dance floor. And we're gonna see who's gonna catch this bouquet and be the next one pitched. We have a single lady on the dance floor. Don't let her do this alone. There we go, we got 2 more. There's gotta be more single ladies. I need to call out the ring Gestapo. Where's the ring Gestapo? Inspect the ring. If there's no ring, let's head on the dance floor. All right, there we go. 4 is a party. Oh, there we go. All right, is this it? All right, the rules are simple, ladies. All you need to do is when I count to 3, be prepared to Tim Tebow this bouquet toss, and you'll be the next one married here. Emily, are you ready? All right. 1, 2, 2.5, 3, let it go! There we go. Now, I think we might need a rethrow. No, just kidding. Congratulations. So happy birthday to bridesmaid Shannon. The bride and groom want everyone to wish Miss Shannon Molly a very, very happy birthday. Thank you for sharing your day with us. And I would like to go ahead and ask everyone to please, to Shannon, first, if you can stand. You can stand to be recognized. Yes, I'll put you on the spot. Now, we're going to go ahead and sing Happy Birthday. Wait a minute. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shannon. Happy birthday to you. And many more. All right, at this time, I'd like to invite all the married couples, including our bride and groom here today, for this special moment, this special dance. The bride and groom have selected a song by Kenny Rogers called Through the Years.
I can't remember.
So all the married couples here, whether you've been married for 1 year or 50 years, please make your way to the dance floor and join the bride and groom. And the rules are simple. When I call your anniversary year, you're just going to simply join me on the side of the dance floor. And by the end of this song, we are going to end up with the longest married couple. If you've been married less than 5 hours, please join me on the side of the dance floor. If you're a newlywed of a year or less, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor.
Taught me everything I know.
If you've been married 5 years or less, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. If you've celebrated your 10th wedding anniversary, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. If you've been married for 15 years, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor.
I've learned what life's about by loving
If you've been married for 20 years, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. If you've been married for 25 years, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. If you've been married for 30 years, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. Wow, there's a lot of long-time married couples here. If you've been married less than 35 years, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. If you just celebrated your 40th wedding anniversary, please join the bride and groom on the side of the dance floor. Oh, hold on. Looks like we have a tie with the couples. So now I'd like to ask, hold on if I can have everyone's attention. How long have you been married? 40 years exactly. And how long have you been married? 48 years. Oh, 38. 38 years. So what I like to do is at this time I'd like to ask the longest married couples to give words of advice to the newlyweds. So I'm going to encourage you to turn around and give words of advice to Emily and Charlie here today. So if we could have everyone just quietly, so Emily and Charlie can hear the sage advice.
Blame it on time, the road or the ride, but it ain't the same. It's a different kind of feeling, not the one I knew. From the sweet on your lips to how your hand in mine fits. Girl, I've always loved you, but I don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you. Yeah. More than every single day before. Didn't know I could ever love you more than I did, but baby I do. I don't love you like I used to. Don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer